Well, we've been talking about this all morning. The Saints pulled off another big win yesterday in Chicago over the Bears. They are now 6-1 on the season, and they could get starting quarterback Drew Brees back as early as Sunday's game against the Arizona Cardinals. They'll be here in town. Ralph Marmoro, WLTV.com sports columnist and host of the Not Safe for Work podcast, Saints Happy Hour. You need a shorter title for that.
I know.
You really do. We're joining him live from his mom's kitchen in Houston. It was a good game yesterday. I won't say it's good. It was a great game yesterday, considering how many people they were short.
It was. And here's the thing, Eric. If you told me Sunday morning that the Saints would allow a kick return for a score, they'd miss 2 field goals, Ted Kinn Jr. would drop a touchdown, that would all happen in the first half, I'd have told you the Saints were in deep trouble against the Bears. All that happened. The Saints still dominated. They won going away. It was easy. They did it without Drew Brees, without Alvin Kamara, without Jared Cook. Last week in my column, I said if Sean Payton can score 2 touchdowns without their star players, they're going to have to build him a statue outside of the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And it happened, and I hope they're starting to build the statue now, and I hope the statue comes complete with Sean's smirk that he has when he calls a good play. The Saints scored 36 points. Payton probably won't win Coach of the Year, but I can't think of a better coach in the NFL right now than him.
Well, and I'll tell you what, you got to give the coach gets a lot of credit, but I'll tell you what, both the offense and the defense did step up yesterday. Special teams had some problems.
No, special teams had some problems. It's the first time, I think, in my entire life that I can remember the Saints blocking not 1, but 2 punts on special teams, and they probably still get an F.
For the 2 onside kicks,
2 onside kicks. They ran back a punt but had it called back. They allowed a kickoff return. But, Eric, I want to talk about the defense for a second. The Saints' 2019 defense, they held the Bears to less than 100 yards of offense in the first half, only allowed 2 third-down conversions, and limited the Bears to 17 yards rushing. That's right, 1-7. If the Bears' rushing offense was a person, it wouldn't be allowed to vote.
You know, I think we heard more boos from Chicago and more cheers from the Saints fans who were there. I could have sworn while I was watching the game hearing the Teddy, Teddy, Teddy chant.
It was. Chicago fans were salty, but if I was a Bears fan, I'd be salty too if in the draft with Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes, my team traded up to get Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, yeah.
This Saints defense, Eric, is superb, and we knew it was really good. But I think yesterday, for me, crystallized the point that when the Saints when they play a team that's either average or bad on offense, the Saints aren't just going to stop them. They're going to embarrass them. That's what this defense, that's how good this defense is now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, considering how many people they were down yesterday, they looked great. And now what about coming home and taking on Arizona, which is on a little bit of a win streak?
Well, the key thing for the Arizona Cardinal game, Eric, is, the Pope, he tweeted out that he supported the Saints last week. So my big worry is the Pope going to stick with the Saints, or is he going to support the Cardinals who elected him? That's the big thing looking for Sunday.
Well, I think since he doesn't need the Cardinals anymore, he's already there, so he'll stick with the Saints.
Let's hope so.
All right, Ralph, thank you very much. We appreciate that. As we said, next Sunday, the Arizona Cardinals come to town. They've won 3 straight games. The game is at noon in the Dome, and you can see it right here on Channel 4. Let's get over.